I'm Liaison. A few weeks ago, I presented my topic within the marketing profession. This topic was based around the idea of a value strategy. More specifically, the value strategy is how a company shapes their marketing plan. Being in the business world, I've come across many business professionals that have very strong opinions. Since I've been there for 4 years now in college and now experiencing my professional life, it's very obvious that the opinions of people continue to carry on. They have very strong opinions of parts of business they believe and parts that they think are not true. And this shows directly through the value strategy. Just a recap of what I talked about last week, the value strategy answers questions about how the company attracts new buyers, how they keep their current customers, and how they compete with their competition. Value strategy is how they develop their entire company around a marketing plan. For a recap on the two strategies, one is considered low-cost strategy. This is an entire marketing plan based around the idea of a low-cost company. Not necessarily a cheaper product, but they produce it more cheap than higher-priced items so that they can sell it to customers at a low, affordable cost. The other strategy is called differentiation. Differentiation is the idea of pitching a unique and different benefit for your product that stands out from others in the marketplace. When companies develop a differentiation strategy within their company, they don't focus on price, but usually these items are more premium priced and they shy away from the low costs. As a matter of fact, usually differentiation has a considerably amount more of premium priced items rather than low costs. Two examples for each to show how they represent a company is Forever 21 is an example of a low-cost strategy, and Michael Kors is an example of a differentiation strategy. With all this information in mind, I would like to focus on one aspect of my topic that people have different perspectives and opinions on, and that is why can't companies use both cost leadership, also known as low-cost strategy, and differentiation. A lot of you are probably wondering why this doesn't happen all the time. If it's possible to use both, why don't companies do it? But it's not that simple. Some companies think they can do it, and others think it's impossible to continue with this. But I have two different perspectives on the point. In a scholarly book published by Charles Hill of Michigan State University called Differentiation versus Low Cost, or Differentiation and Low Cost, the reference talks about how many companies think they can achieve success and market share with both strategies being used, low cost and differentiation. But at some point in their lifespan, the mix of both strategies will force them to decide between the two. Charles states, in a circumstance of a firm producing both low cost and differentiation, it is vulnerable to the emergence of a competitor that stresses either low cost or differentiation. His point represents that the people who think they can do both may find it useful at the beginning, but as the growth stage continues, competitors will knock out your business due to the perfection of one of the strategies, forcing you not to be able to compete with them in the market. This is an example of a man who disagrees with the idea of being able to use both strategies effectively. Now, perspectives always have 2 points. While many believe you can mix two strategies, others find a way to prove them wrong. For this, I used an example from a case study with Southwest Airlines. A report was created to show how Southwest Airlines reshaped their marketing plan to continue to offer nationally known low-price flights. But they wanted to add a level of differentiation. The company decided that low-cost flights needed a stronger reason to attract people. They know the price of flying was always preferred to be as low as possible, but they wanted to build this statement. This company created a differentiation strategy, and that was known as their customer service. This is what Southwest did. They created an airline based around the love for flying. They dedicated all of their hiring employees to people who were outgoing, personable, and enjoyable for passengers to be around. They stressed highly that the love in the air needed to be shown through all of their employees, while still offering the low costs of flight. This example is a prime example of how a company successfully offers low cost and differentiation. Just to prove Southwest Airlines worked, they've held records to this day of the most successful flights with the most money brought in for one of the top 3 airline surveys. In conclusion, I've made 2 points of business perspectives regarding differentiation and low cost. With two very strong with two strong value strategies representing the view from each side, I think it's evident that it's a continual controversial issue.